Today's episode of the Federation's Finest podcast is brought to you by The House, the feature film, now streaming on Tubi. After a freak accident and a night out drinking leaves two of their friends dead, the lives of 6 teens are changed forever with the discovery of a mysterious revive serum that can bring one of their dead back to life, but only one. Now torn into multiple groups and fighting amongst each other, these teens must decide who they are, what they believe in, and what truly is the value of a life. Stream The House, directed by Miles Ross, now on Tubi for free, or head to thehousefeature.com or at thehousefeature on Instagram to learn more. That is thehousefeature.com or at thehousefeature on Instagram to learn more. Hello and welcome to the Federation's Finest podcast. The only thing that's going to bother me is that you all call yourselves my friends. I'm your host, Miles. I'm a filmmaker from Seattle, but I'm also a big mech fan. I grew up on Gurren Lagann. I'm currently watching through Gal Geiger and Pad Labor with my brother, but I'm a die-hard Gundam fan at heart. With this here show, I'm here to lead 3 Gundam newbies through the series and see if we can figure out what this giant robot thing is all about. We'll be covering this series in my own special order, emulating but not quite following the experience of discovering the show on Toonami or the internet in the early 2000s. On today's episode, we are covering only 2 episodes, Mobile Suit Gundam episode 31 and 32, that is of the US American release. If you want to watch along with us, you should go watch those. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today. Who do we got?
It is my estimation that every man ever had a statue made of him is one kind of son of a bitch or another. It is Tom, filmmaker from Alaska, and I don't have much to complain about this time, except we do need to find more dirt.
And with that, it's your local space cowboy Leo here to stir the pot. Kind of, not really. But more to prove that this is just 40K in just a different flavor. And in this batch of episodes, I get to say that I was right and Tom was wrong. Ha 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 ha.
About what?
We'll get there.
And finally, me, just Kenny, just a guy who's kind of familiar with getting into Gundam, or kind of familiar getting into Gundam, but trying to delve deeper into the OG series, and was kind of familiar with some of the plot points, but now it is now more kind of blind from here.
Yeah, if you watch any other Gundam series, you kind of get the feel like, okay, you can see what's been taken from original Tomino Gundam and what's new here. I think 00 and IBO are really, really new, but there's other things that are kind of more derived. But glad to have you all here. Still in Side 6, Florida. We're working on that. We actually went to Side 6 these episodes. I have a small correction that's actually hilarious. I gave you some name origins. Last time I mentioned Char's origin being for the word tank in like Death Tank. That is vaguely not true. Tomino does a bunch of interviews and corrects himself and doesn't correct himself and contradicts himself all the time. This is screenshots from an actual interview he did, I believe, in the 90s. Quote, "I really hated Char's name. I told them he appears like, what does that say? He appears like Shah, which is the sound effect for wind. So he's Char. So I hate about half the names of the main cast of 79. I hate Mirai Yashima, Kai Shiden, Hayato Kobayashi. I hate all their names. Because I hated them, I felt the need to create characters that fit those names. Oh, I hated Sayla Mass as well. So it doesn't really matter who, but let's say Miss Sayla, a spacesuit where you can see her body shape, that doesn't exist. So I hate when people call Gundam real." That's a lot of words from a man who has a lot of different thoughts about a lot of different things. We'll get to that. There's a lot of hate in his art, doesn't he?
Even Tomino himself knows not to introduce Gundam as the mecha show with all of the science accurate. All of this is your fault.
Touche, touche.
All of my hate is your fault here.
Yeah, I should say he has hate in his heart. He has a lot of thoughts for a reason, but we'll get to those soon. But hey, let's start with episode 31, and this may be a pretty quick day, depending on how fast we go. Breakthrough. Whoever wants to take us away can take us away.
Yeah, I mean, we're in space. There's a mobile suit approaching Solo, and then they send Hayato out solo, which anytime Hayato goes out solo, he should be terrified because it means he's about to get worked for like 5 straight minutes before someone can come and save him.
I mean, also,
kind of
he's only had like 5 minutes of rest. They're literally still in the showers from the end of the last episode, and Bright says told Slagger and them to hit the showers. He got 5 minutes of downtime and is back out again. Poor kid.
Have we? So Amuro wants to use Gundam Sky. Have we heard Gundam Sky
I
before?
think we have.
Maybe
That's like the jet.
I just
one,
couldn't
I
remember
think.
if we'd heard it before.
Yeah, I think so.
All I've heard is G Fighter. Maybe Gundam Sky once or twice, but I don't know.
All I've heard is money, money, money.
I like money.
But Sayla is also just absolutely tanked. Like,
Yeah. After that run-in with her brother.
it's like, hey, you need to get some rest. She's like, okay.
But then proceeds to go interrupt Slugger and Ray
Yeah,
and take over Ray's job.
yeah, but
So
we've
Tom,
got.
what do you think of the yellow mobile armor?
I just wrote it down as weird slicey boy.
So the
okay.
Grello is the name.
Grello?
Hello?
Oh,
Grello.
I see.
I mean, honestly, like
It
they're
is-
not even trying
cares?
anymore. It shoots laser beams out of its mouth. We're not trying anymore.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
is the ice cream cup Pokemon of Gundam suits.
Yeah, that's a
The
fan
fan
favorite.
of Gundam.
There's a lot.
Your
There's a-
opinion is incorrect.
There's a lot I could talk about that one. It's just the Zaccarello. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I do actually have that name written down after Weird Slicey Boy. But yeah, it's just some guy out for revenge. And Char's like, yo, where's my mobile armor? And cringy Lieutenant McGee is just like, oh, this guy took it out for revenge. One of the men who was killed is like a really close friend of his. I'll allow it. That's it.
You could say the
Yeah,
first
but-
guy who Char did not sabotage into death. That guy got himself killed.
Yeah.
Of course he
But,
does.
honestly, this thing is so... This is incapable of fighting anywhere other than space.
Oh yeah, it's a space unit. I will say, if you want to feel a little better, here's its cool upgraded version
Oh
they
my
developed later, which I think is cool. The
hell.
Zaccarello MA04X3 Umagarna, which has a scorpion tail, which is cool.
Oh, Garna.
Interesting.
Oh, it looks more futuristic, but okay.
And it still looks like Centipede.
Yeah, and here's an even worse one. Alternate version, the MAN00X
What the-
Barzatado. Bartizado, which is worse. Dubiously canon.
That's
is
horrible.
Jesus.
I mean, what from that we do get more contextual details. Xeon is throwing whatever they develop in their engineering books.
Yeah.
Into production and making it. This is an
Doing the
experimental
shit that's
suit.
not
Yeah, that's Char's allowing it because he's like, I didn't even know we had it. So, like, sure, let him go kill himself in it. Oh. But, I mean, Gundam is deploying with weird rocket legs. So, like, everyone's doing something dumb this battle. But, yeah, Hayato's getting worked. Amuro's trying to take long-range shots, which... What counts as long-range engagement for Gundam in space?
Yes.
Um,
Like,
When they're not directly in front
like
of them.
realistically, realistically, how well can that computer aim for him? Because at space levels of engagement distance, he's not aiming.
He could just be that guy, Tom.
No.
This panels you posted, Miles, is this to say that fucking I can't remember Shredder's goddamn actual name.
Oh, Casillion.
Yeah, that one. Made this fucking thing?
I think
Or
maybe
designed it?
possibly, or she at least allowed it to be developed. I wish I could show the audience on screen, but
I thought she was the smart one.
She's dressed like Shredder, as you've said.
You're right, I've
She's the
overestimated.
conniving one. She might be clever. I don't know about smart. We haven't seen that yet.
No. But yeah,
this
it's
stupid thing shoots from its mouth, Miles. It shoots from its mouth.
You know what's funny is when you
and it
look
has
at
knives for hands.
the Zaccarello, it says first seen 0079, last seen 0079. This thing was never deployed again.
Yeah.
But
wonder why.
they beat the Zaccarello.
It does.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, it takes a hubcap from Amuro's elbow though, and he just cores him.
And
Again.
then he goes back to the ship, and our best friend Slegger, the man himself, is inside to greet him.
Yay.
I really hope he does.
Is he growing on y'all yet?
He's not
No.
in the worst way.
But like a parasite grows onto its host.
Well, get ready, guys, because he's going to be the protagonist of Zeta Gundam, ZZ Gundam, Gundam Unicorn, Turn A Gundam 3,000 years in the future. No. He's a guy.
Yeah, but he's saying they get to take it easy, and Amuro's like, bruh, Char is here. No, we're not sleeping.
He's not seen any combat with Char. Char is just the guy who he keeps hearing about, by the way, from his perspective.
It's true. But Sayla walks in, and he just immediately changes to flirt mode, and Amuro's like, shouldn't you be at the main cannon? Just like, dude, you suck. Calls Amuro a pest, but at least he leaves with Amuro and doesn't force the issue this time.
But not too much. I mean, he does say, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
And then leaves. But yeah, then Sayla passes out and thinks about her brother.
For some reason, I picture him talking in Peter Griffin's John Wayne impression all the time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to anyone? Like,
oh, yes.
Like the first Thanksgiving, Pilgrim. He has that look to him.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just want to point out before we get past that, I put this in my notes, but we're just having such a fun time here. The Zaccarello, not made by the Zeonic Company. Reminder, Zeonic Company is that main company that makes Zaku's and stuff. The Zaccarello was made by MIP, who also made the Big Ro, the Grub Ro, the Big Gruff, and the Zagok. So all
and a bunch of other stupid shit.
Yeah. So that's them. Not
So when they ran out of Minovsky's doodles, they just went to whoever else was like, I'll take the job.
Yeah, well, it seems as though, so I mentioned the Anaheim company. Technically, they're not around fully. Technically, yes, they are right now.
Well, aren't they also Fed?
No, the Federation in later Gundam is Anaheim is their main military contractor engineer. They're their Lockheed Martin. It's either Anaheim or just military engineers like what Tim Ray, Amuro's dad, was, making Project V. Zeon is contracted to whoever's taking up them contracts. It's like full-blown 2004 Iraq War up in Zeon, bro. If you can make something and promise you'll build it, they'll give you money. Casillion, and then we'll find a place in the budget. You know.
They have all those minerals.
They do now have all them minerals.
Her and Amuro have a conversation, and it's actually kind of wholesome. And then it's immediately ruined by Frau Bo.
Yeah,
the duality of attitude from Amuro towards Sayla, and then Frau is fucking ridiculous.
Well, she does it. Sayla herself addresses that in the next episode, and
Yeah.
I'm amazed it's taken us this long for her to address. But
Took 32 episodes
yeah,
for someone to finally call Ray out on being an asshole to Frau.
And it's weird because he's
Yeah,
he's not just like, I'm not
did like-
interested in you. It's like, I am avoiding you.
this is gonna sound shitty.
Okay.
In just about any other text, I would be like, oh, that's like Amuro trying to distance himself from a connection to his past. But I don't think Tomini's going that deep with his interactions with Frau.
You
I
think
don't think it's that deep. I think sometimes a lamp is just a lamp.
You think he just doesn't like her too much?
We haven't really. Again, we're 10 episodes left, and this is the first time we're addressing it. If it were a plot point or something that matters, I feel like we would have hit on it more earlier.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
who knows?
No.
Because I just remembered the thing that I was wrong about and you were right about, and we'll get to that later. I'm still upset about it.
I'll let you guys know.
Still upset.
There's going to be many of those, and everyone's going to be wrong about things, except me, except totally yes I am. So don't feel bad.
We have 3 Musai. Not a bunch, only 6. But this is the first time we've seen anyone do a hard burn. Like all of the interesting that they deploy mobile suits burn instead of burning and then deploying mobile suits, but
Yeah.
But this is that we've seen anyone intentionally like full engines flow.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
Just thought it was interesting.
Forgive me. I'm cutting out just a little bit here. They mentioned them as the skirt types. The big difference between the Ricks and the Rick Doms is this little added skirt on the bottom. And they give them that nickname throughout the rest of the episodes. I'm trying to find a picture for y'all here, but they are the skirt suit to Amuro and the crew right now for added space usage.
Yeah. Did you determine anything beyond technobabble for targets have passed the F line, sir?
I have no clue, bro, what the F line is. Tom messaged me earlier about that, and I did as much research as I could, and the honest
Technobabble
is tech.
I'm just going with that's the range of their particle broadcasting, maybe.
Yeah,
but who knows?
Yeah, it's not like you said. It's not a real military term either. So,
as far as I could tell, but we've got Slugger in a G fighter, Hayato in the tank, Kai in the gun cannon, and then Amuro's like, "Hey man, just so you know, the computer only works in G armor mode. Don't worry about it, bro. I can handle anything." And then guess what? He can't. He can't. He can't handle anything.
He cannot.
But we do get Amuro picking up on Sayla being weird. He's like, "Are you gonna be all right?" She's like, "I'll be fine. They're not the mobile zoots from the Zanzibar." Wait, why would that matter?
No reason.
No reason.
No reason at all. My brother definitely is not an enemy.
Yeah, never mind. Keep going.
Slugger fucking pre-firing.
Yeah,
getting them.
Well, we get a little bit here. We get a meanwhile. Before everything kicks off, that there's a Federation fleet leaving Earth for Luna 2.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. I don't know why we would cut into the fighting for that, but we did, so it must be important.
Yeah, that is the full fleet you didn't see, but that they've been developing underneath Jaburo. After Char Azmul destroyed 5 battleships at the Battle of Loom. They've now come back with like
single-handedly.
Single-handedly, yeah.
But yeah, Slugger's looking to show off and just fires way too early. It's like, hey, the only thing you're doing is showing them exactly where you are, and then pew pew, they all start shooting at him.
Right. And especially like right between Hayato and Kai.
Yeah. But the Zeons split the party, so they're like, we'll split the party too. And then Sayla shows up with Amuro before the fight, just because whatever. We just had to launch them staggered because drama. She's like, why are we doing this? Why are we splitting the party? That's dumb. Let's go back and fly behind those idiots because they clearly don't know what they're doing.
DM
All right,
said we got to
awesome,
split up
awesome
the
choice,
party.
Sayla.
Everybody roll for who you're going with. Sayla,
We'll do
you're
that.
alone.
Kai actually gets the first kill though.
There's
Good
a
on
first
Kai.
time for everything.
Yeah. Slugger takes a big hit, and then so does Hayato, because that's Hayato's job is taking hits and not going down.
Yeah.
He's a tanky boy, literally.
Yeah. Splash 2 for Sayla. And I think another wounded.
I will say,
and then we start doing moveset combat.
At about, what was it? About 15 minutes or something. I will not get over how goofy 15, 16, how goofy the gun tank looks floating through space.
Oh yeah, it's absurd.
Even with the little jet boosters on the
Yeah.
back.
It looks so dumb. It just doesn't belong.
Yeah. But we have Mirai just dodging laser fire in space again. Like manually also, I might add.
Like, yeah.
You'd be whipping
No.
that up.
Your reflexes are not that good.
Maybe she is that good.
No. No.
No.
No. It's also that ship is so massive. And I do mean that in terms of literal mass, not size.
It's a big boy.
It's a massive ship. But yeah, we've got some Doms putting hits on white base and a Musai charging in. Bright's just like, hey guys, maybe shoot the engines instead of the turrets. What are you doing?
Which I thought was so odd of him. Like, yeah, I get why you should shoot the engines, but man, the turrets are right there.
Yeah, also so are theirs. I didn't realize that white base just like basically puts some of their turrets out on sliders and it's just guys wearing spacesuits.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't realize that was a thing.
Some of them are manual. Hey, it's an experimental ship. It's the best the Earth Federation has, but deeply experimental. One they have to repair all the time, too.
Constantly. It's kind of a major plot point how often they have to repair it.
Yeah.
But Amuro kicks the head off of Rick Dom, so like
That's
that
really
happens.
cool.
That's cool.
He's gotten better
And
since
Hayato is
going into space, right?
yeah, I'd say he's gotten better
What, after Triburo?
Yeah,
in general.
I'd say in general too.
But I think it's
100%.
more like he's not hesitating. Like, especially in the next episode, he kind of goes out and he's just like, another day, another dead Zeon. How many I gotta kill this time?
Okay, I got
Only
something to say
12?
about that though.
All right. Let's see how many I'll get. Ooh, I got 9. Yay me. New high score. Like, it's
We'll talk about that
like
when we get
it's
there. I
not
got
that
thoughts
like
about that.
killing doesn't matter to him, but like he's kind of become divorced from the act of it while he's doing it.
I'm thinking of
If
what
that,
was it?
like-
Evangelion episode 13? I forget which one. It's when Shinji is in the training simulation with Asuka and Rei, and like he's just like super like beelined, brain concentrated on piloting, and he's taking out the targets, and then Asuka says like she does her whole tsundere like talking cocky to him thing, and he doesn't even register it. Like zoned in mech pilot times right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
out here piloting giant robots. Ain't got time for these hoes.
Yeah.
You also get to see
but
the
yeah,
go on.
No, I was just saying we were gonna blow it. We blew up one Musai.
Blew
And
up a
then the
moose.
guy's like, "All right, we gotta win this before Char arrives."
At about 21.5, we get the really cool, I'm gonna use my shield as a fake out to beam clash with this Rickdom, and then stab it in the shoulder as it blows up, and I'm in the explosion with it.
I did like the where is it? Where's Gundam? We can't find Gundam. I don't see it anywhere. Sir, sir, look, it's a Rickdom. I think he's pointing at something. What could he be? Immediate vacuum decompression.
Also, cool note, they're calling it Gundam
Fantastic.
now. The Zeons, they figured out its name was
Yes,
Gundam.
I did notice that.
I believe back when Ramba Rao leaked the information when he infiltrated or his spy did, I forget which one. But they call it Gundam. The Gundam crew, the white base crew, is calling Rickdoms the skirt suits because they don't know its name, and Zeon's still calling the white base the Trojan horse because they don't know its name. But I like the updated.
Yeah. I would like to point out that the third Musai is downed by just Amuro casually throwing a lightning spear.
Yep.
Like a laser. He's just like, all right, there it is. Weep. Just a ship. Just a full ship down.
Just swept it under the rug.
He's moving like Char was, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and now Char's here. Char's here, and then we basically just cut away. And then Bright switches course. They're headed to side 6 instead of Luna 2, because we'll run into the Zanzibar on that course. It's like, dude, it just showed up. It's right there. You ran into it.
And what do we learn? Side 6 is a neutral colony. Thoughts on that?
They don't seem very neutral.
Not at all.
Oh, you guys don't think they seem very neutral?
No. They do not. It's also Zeon in particular doesn't really seem to respect that neutrality very much.
Yeah, I don't seem to really give a fuck.
Well, we finish off this episode with some brief character moments, and y'all have any thoughts before we go on?
I mean, we get another hint of like, oh, something's going on here for Mirai. I wonder what it is.
The moment you posted those 2 episodes 2 weeks ago, I saw the thumbnail for episode 32, I think, the next episode. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be about their relationship, isn't it? Before even watching the episodes, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be funny.
Yep.
But yeah,
Luckily, none of the thumbnails, for the most part, spoil too much. But I mean, I guess we can move on. Episode 32, farewell inside 6.
AKA Bye Bye Butterfree.
Yes. Hey guys, what is Solomon? We asked this question way back in the 8th MS team, I think, when we saw a map, and Tom was like, "What the heck is Solomon?" And I was like, "What is Solomon?"
Giant fuck off. It's a rock.
headquarter of Space Attack Force via Dozelzabi.
It's a space sea urchin.
It is a giant asteroid that Zeon has made into a space station. The same as...
Yeah, those are called rocks.
Luna 2 was. It is also... let me get a picture here. Yeah, like you said, the forward operating base. It is also where Side 1 used to be, which is crazy. I have thoughts on that, but let's just assume most of Side 1 has been eviscerated, and there's just a few colonies orbiting this thing that maybe are Texas colony-sized colonies rather than full-on Side 6 Rhea-sized colonies that are still under occupation. But this thing is occupying where the entire celestial country, if you want to call it, that was Side 1 used to be. Here's a question for you guys. So Luna 2, that was in episode 4, and where the other guys are heading, was a giant asteroid station. Solomon is also a giant asteroid station. And you'd be pretty smart to assume there are other asteroids being used for things. Now, I want to remind you that the entire show has been taking place in the immediate Earth sphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? All colonies so far, all big objects, celestial objects, is orbiting around the Earth, if at most the moon, like Xeon Side 3 is at the far side of the moon. Earth is typically, protected from major extraterrestrial objects by its, solar placement, and the asteroid belt is beyond Mars. We're not in deep space. Why the hell where are all these asteroids coming from?
I don't know.
Did
Where's the
someone
dirt
go
coming
get
from?
them?
What do you think?
Did someone go get them?
I'm gonna give them a map
Because
again.
apparently we have refueling stations at Jupiter. So theoretically, someone could have taken the long haul out there, set something up, somehow brought enough stuff with them to build a giant engine on a giant rock and then just shove it back towards us. But
Fascinating.
whoever went out there
That's
better
a
hope
long
they
trip.
brought some dirt with them, because they're not coming back.
Kenny, Leo?
I mean, they're floating rocks, man. For all I know, they just found them.
yeah. So
I mean, if they can move a colony, they can move a rock. So
yeah. I mean, well, part of the reason life, is kind of here on Earth is we got lucky, and this is like one of the best spots just to be, to avoid having a giant asteroid come and hit you and be pelted with craters like the moon or Mars or anything else. There also are but fewer asteroids like inside that little asteroid belt ring. Like, I have this little diagram. Audience at home, you can look up a diagram, but there should not just be objects like this big just around space, human occupied space, Earth sphere at all. Really? All right. Well, just take.
I mean,
good.
how big is Solomon? How big is Luna 2?
Very big. Let me look that up. Keep talking, so I don't have dead air.
Well, I mean, what I keep going back to, you and I have talked about it, is the Expanse series. Series, one of the moons of Mars, is they've spun up into a colony, I guess, city-state, sure, dwelling. But if this is the size of Ceres, something that we would deem a moon, and it's reasonably close to Earth on a galactic scale, that's okay. I'm assuming that's roughly scale-ish. Well, we don't know how far away those ships are. Is big.
It's big.
But I don't know that it's not Death Star big.
Yeah, it's definitely smaller than the moon. I'm trying to get you something for scale, but I can't find it. Certainly would be a feast for the eyes.
Yeah, it's not War World. Like, when it's approaching, it's not messing with the tides. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. All right. Well,
It's so dumb and spiky.
it's just the shape. It's a real rock. But all right, just tickling you guys'
It looks
imaginations.
wrapped in green wrapping paper and then stuck together.
Say again. I lost the connection for a second.
It looks like a bunch of artificial Christmas trees wrapped in green wrapping paper and then stuck together, trunk to trunk.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah, there actually is very little I can find in English on Solomon's actual size. But
Oh
yeah,
well, it's run by Dozo. Yay,
good old
Mondo!
Dozo, that's our guy. But yeah, we start side 6. Sorry, we start episode 32, and we're going into side 6.
Sore spot that is. Yeah, Dozo's got a sore spot that Cassilia's using because he's pissed of like Garma died while you were supposed to be protecting him. So screw you. But
Cassilia's
he wants
using Char.
he wants to destroy White Base. Yeah, he wants to destroy White Base and prove Char ain't that cool. But he can't deploy until the Tiananmen fleet. Is that the fleet that just took off?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what's
So he
heading
can't.
north.
So he can't deploy until he learns where they're going. And then since you just like Sayla, Amuro, and Kai are flying around an asteroid field, which like I have learned that that's not how asteroid fields work. Like
Yeah,
there's like huge
very far
distances
apart.
between. But yeah.
You could say
Thanks,
it's a
Neil
space.
deGrasse Tyson.
You could say it's a space debris field, especially
Sure.
since we have celestial objects being brought in to Earth here.
Yeah.
They're fighting our new mobile armor, the Bra Bro, which is a clam suit instead of a crab suit. Or clam armor.
A clam suit with stretchy arms.
Yeah, and a Xeon
Which-
lady piloting it.
Yeah.
We keep getting dumber.
Yeah, they're hiding on a rock too, though. Like they're outside of this thing doing something,
Yeah.
I
and
think
then
they said it was
Amuro pops
malfunctioning.
them.
That's why they were stopped.
Ah, okay, I must have missed that.
Yeah, it's malfunctioning.
Yeah, but there's a line of like, they've seen us, we have to kill them. It's like, yeah, it's definitely experimental, but like nobody wants your designs. Like,
Nobody's stealing this shit. Yeah.
Trust me, we don't want it, bro. It's all yours.
yeah, but this thing's got like stretchy arms and it keeps firing from a very weird angle. But just Amuro, he just separates behind an asteroid and then goes and just kills it. It's just light work.
Have it.
Yeah. But escape pod looked like escape pod.
No, it's split in
Oh,
half.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's split in half.
Okay.
You can blow up what half
like,
of the
damn, it was close to
emphasis.
being fully operational. It's like, no, it wasn't. I mean,
that
it
weird
might have been fully
animation error.
operational, but
Hmm.
would have been inferior. There was an animation error again.
Yeah, 554.
Mhm.
It shows the G Sky, which is the G fighter, and the G whatever, and the Gundam on top of it instead of the whole G fighter itself.
Oh wow.
I noticed the blue. I'm like, that's not what it looks like. So
That's funny. Yeah, it cuts
Yeah.
to the wrong machine. Wow, I didn't even notice that. You're smart, man.
Incredible.
That's wild.
now we're
But yeah,
at
we get our
this
Side
point.
6 beacons.
Oh, speeds, by the way, side note, just fun lore fact, a total of 3 Bra Bros are known to have existed.
Yep.
That's 3 too many.
Yeah, go on. Fun time. Side 6, boys. We made it. Side 6. Florida.
Yeah, and
go.
there's
Power gun.
super high tech peace enforcement technology is literal red tape.
Yes.
Symbolic.
Over
Like-
All right, so explain a bit more. So we get in and
okay,
we meet
it's
Cameron
like
Bloom. Well, just set the
well,
scene.
we don't know he's Cameron yet. We don't know he's Cameron yet. He's a
We-
district attorney who boards White Base.
Of Side 6.
He's like, we've marked all of your weapons with red tape. If any of your missiles are fired and the tape is broken, you'll face a hefty fine. It's like, hey, bro, can I get another roll of that red tape?
Dude, Bright's
Cool.
operating
Hey,
budget.
not looking. Like new bit of red tape. We're good. No fine. Like,
Bro.
dude, they figured it out in the Renaissance. You go to a man who can forge a peace seal. You put it back on your sword before you go out of the gate. Like, don't work.
Yeah, but it's Neutral Colony Side 6.
Yeah.
And
but
has a district attorney who is the law, essentially, enforcement of this place. Fascinating structure here. I'm talking too much. Keep on going.
yeah, Mirai's flying, and he recognizes her as she's flying, and he wants to have this whole like happy. He's like, "You're alive! Oh my god, I'm so happy!" And then Bright up front is just.
722 is the funniest freeze frame in the world, and this is just me headcanoning it. I think she knew it was him and was trying to ignore him, and then had to fake knowing him the whole time.
Yep.
100%.
It freezes for 5 seconds. She's facing forward, and then the camera just holds on Cameron, his assistant, and Mirai as she's looking forward. And he's like, "Mirai, is that you?" And she's like, "Oh, Cameron, I didn't see you."
Meanwhile, inside, she's like, "God, fucking damn it, it's Cameron."
I do love though. Bryce just like, "You leave it for later," or she's got to focus or whatever. The rest of the flight in, he just
keeps
has
looking
his hand on her arm. Like this dude's just like, "I'm not letting you go ever again, Mirai."
and Bright
Getting jealous as
dude.
What the fuck is happening over there?
I had to put
Don't
it
worry.
in the
Father
episode
gave me a
thumbnail.
great set of gloves. My hands are so clean. Just ask Father. He says I have the cleanest nails.
And Bright's like, "My girl."
This fucking guy, man.
Oh man, we're all Bright sometimes.
But yeah, they're having a heart-to-heart at the dock.
Yes.
And he's like, "Why didn't you say you were leaving? I spent tons of money searching for you." "So you didn't search for me yourself, is what you're saying?"
So, gentlemen, I have a confession
Fantastic.
to tell you.
Cameron is never real.
Way back in the 8th MS team, I told you that I'd get you to watch a mech anime called Gundam. That was a lie. Mobile Suit Gundam is not a mech anime. I tricked you guys into watching now 32 episodes of a soap opera with me, and you are now too deep to get out. Soap operas for men.
You're just laughing like a mad scientist finally reveals his master plan.
No,
Bro, I watched.
already knew
I
what was
watched
happening.
3 different shows in the CW Arrowverse. I'm very okay watching soap operas for men.
It's a little more than that, but I
all the shit you had.
man. Oh yeah, she's not too
Then
big of a
Slugger
fan.
reappears.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you guys think her problem with Cameron is? Let's slow down a little bit. What do you think her problem with Cameron is? No, it's all good. You do.
The fact that he could constantly references my father. All you have to do is say
very-
my father.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Maybe we should cut off his sword arm and see if he turns into a better person.
well, he's got a good job. He's the district attorney
Very
of this
privileged.
colony. He's very privileged. He can surely take care of a lady. Why isn't she? What is missing from Cameron that Miss Mirai wants, guys?
Adventure,
Personality.
adrenaline,
Pursuit.
literally any amount of testosterone.
Some kind of sexual attraction.
2 working eyes.
Wow.
It was a great
Hey,
marriage
hey,
anyway,
hey,
so-
hey! As a fellow glasses wearer, fuck you for that.
I think
My
Sorry,
glasses.
I'll make a contribution to the Weak Bloodlines Foundation.
I think we are 50-50 glasses, no glasses on this podcast. Just from seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect vision.
He also he gets.
Oh, look at me! I'm gonna go read something far away.
What's crazy is mine's only
Me,
slightly
I can
off.
open my eyes and just see. Ooh.
He gets.
So really though, this is where Slegger really gets the tone of like John Wayne being impersonated by Peter Griffin, of just like giving his glasses back, like, "Here you go, pencil neck."
and then not
It's just-
punches him, like knuckle
He-
nudges him in 0G.
He has to know exactly how he comes across. Like, if you met a person like Slegger Law in real life, they would be the most self-aware asshole ever.
Dude, yeah, and so it's crazy because when you look at him, you're like, okay, this is a dumb jock. And it's like, no, he is not dumb. This guy is he's getting into college off of like an athletics scholarship, but you check his grade transcript and it's like all A's, maybe 1 B plus. Like, he's not stupid. He does belong here.
Yeah.
He's just a jerk about how bruised he is.
See,
Look at
I
his
think-
mouth, bro.
I was gonna say, I think he was born with that jaw, and just his first words were, "Well, I guess I got our part to play."
Out the womb. He grew into a full-grown man in 30 seconds and walked away from his
Yeah.
mom.
But I love it. He just floats up, takes his he takes his glasses before he punches him. Like that is such a character specific move. Like that okay. That's my thing with Tomino. Is I never know if a lamp is just a lamp. Because it's animation. So every frame counts, and someone talked about it. And someone's like, no, make him take the glasses first. He wouldn't punch a man with glasses and risk breaking the glasses. He's
Yeah.
not that kind of guy. He's the guy who defends a woman but makes sure the guy he's defending her against doesn't need a new pair of glasses. Like, he's a considerate dick.
He is Tomino's quite the director, man. Did you have something to say, Kenny? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's all good.
Oh man.
I don't know. I thought that was the most interesting part of this.
Oh no.
Was he takes his glasses off and then punches him.
Then punches him.
Well, I mean, shoot. I mean, I mean, if she doesn't like Cameron, what who's she gonna go for? Slagger, Bright? Who's here? Is she just gonna be a single woman? Don't need no man in the world.
Honestly,
Miles, you don't understand how the war has changed her.
I don't understand how the war has changed her, man.
She's different now.
She's different now, yeah. But yeah, what? Before we go, what do you think was the full situation with these two, just as far as you know? Because we'll never see
An
the
arranged
full
marriage.
Yeah, it was an arranged marriage. Both their dads were rich. Hers died, and he's been looking for her.
Corporate political marriage.
Yeah, that too. I guess.
Yup.
Kind of crazy how all these kids
But yeah,
that have
then we
something
go-
going. Oh, I was just gonna say it's kind of crazy how all these kids that have something going on ended up on this one ship. Bright Noah managed to come across Char Aznable's sister, a kid who is a whiz at the robot, and a friggin' genius shipwright girl who happens to also be rich and involved with somebody on side 6, all on one ship. And then there's just Kai and friggin' Hayato, who are just dudes. And Job John.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to be anybody in this situation, the person you would want to be is Kai or Hayato.
Yes, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
like you're getting good pay because you're doing the job, but you're not doing the main character job, so you're not getting main character struggle. Like, Kai still gets time to make his paper airplanes. Just throwing that
It
out
hasn't
there.
made anymore ever since what's her name turned herself into a paper airplane.
That's true.
See,
Yuri.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Yeah.
just being Job John and being like, yep, I'm gonna fix you guys' ship. Sorry, y'all got to go out and fight. I'm staying on the ship. If this thing blows up, we're all
See,
blowing up. It hasn't
but
blown up yet.
Job John's not making he's not making recurring character money. He's making he's making guest appearance.
Dude, I don't think
Yes,
Bright
it
has anything out left in the salary beyond these repairs. He's having to repair the ship every other episode. He's paying them.
No,
pocket
Miles, you
money.
don't understand. The Federation pays you posthumously.
Yes, their families. are gonna get it. But yeah,
Speaking of being paid posthumously,
yeah, we cut to
Sion.
Yeah, we cut to Char's new operating officer, third in the row
Fat
now.
guy.
Yeah, Conscom.
Fat guy.
he's
I didn't realize he had a name.
Yeah, genuinely. Did they ever say his name?
They
yes,
said
they
at like
do.
the very beginning
They say it.
Okay.
of like it's Con's mobile unit. I'm like, oh, that was the name. Oops.
Conscon
Missed
isn't a
that
name.
one.
That's why I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds more like
No.
a title.
Yeah. But he's dressing Char down of just like, I could do better. Why haven't
This
you
is
done
trading
this yet?
card.
And Char's basically just sitting there of like, all right, sir,
Yes, sir.
Miles, all
you
of
be number
fucking-
3.
All of these fucking pictures do not help me understand Eastern hieroglyphics.
I'll find you a translation. I don't think that card game ever made it to the U.S. But yeah, he's yes sirring, being a good soldier, saluting, being completely right. The guy's like, I didn't dismiss you, and he's like, oh, okay, now you're dismissed. Cool, dude.
Yeah. And I guess we have Doms hidden in side 6 area that haven't been found yet. And then Char sends some weird secret coded message to Cassilia.
Yeah, what do
and
you
we
think he's
just
saying?
don't talk about it again.
What do you think he sent to Celia?
I'm killing another officer. Send me more meat.
Do you think she's in on this plan? To just murder?
No.
Okay.
No, she's part of the Zabi family. He's got to kill her too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he could be using her to help kill the other members of her family, promising that she would then be on top of the pile of ashes, and then he just and just slides the
Adds her to
knife
the
in,
ashes,
like
yeah.
like as she takes her throne. That is possible. He is a sneaky bitch like that, and that's why I love him. But he is also generally more brash when he takes his kill. He wants you to know that he did it and why. He wants to revel in it. So unlikely that he would be using her. He would be using a member of the Zabi family for his revenge on the Zabi family.
Okay.
Strike that theory.
What about the rest of y'all?
What was the question?
Do you think Cassilia's in on this plan to murk the other members of the Zabi family?
Oh,
That Tom
no.
suggests.
In my opinion, yeah.
Oh, you think she knows?
Yeah. Well, I don't think she knows Char is trying to do it, but I think she wants to get rid of. Fuck, what was the other one?
Sorry. There's Daddy's Dagwin. There's Dozel.
Garen.
And
Garen.
And Garen.
Garen, yeah, I feel like
Garen,
Cassilia's going for
Garen, whatever.
Garen because he's the only one who's pretty at
Gary.
the top at the point.
Yeah, Gary, Cassie.
His
and,
name
and
is now Gary.
Gary, Cassie, Donald, and Dagwin. Those are the kids.
No, well, hold on. It's Gary. Then we've got Shredder. Then we've got Mungo.
Yes. And
Change Graham for Mongo.
poor ghost of Garma, our best boy. Char's only friend.
Cannon fodder.
Hey, so we get to see how the inner workings of a colony goes. Gravity, spin gravity, Tom.
No.
Oh boy.
The center of this space colony is a zero gravity zone where one experiences weightlessness.
And near as I can tell, still need more dirt, Miles.
Yeah, I mean, we need more dirt, but we get to see a deer.
We need so
We
much
get to
dirt.
see-
Look at that diagram. Look how thick that dirt is above and below your travel zone. That's so much dirt. We have artificial mountains inside of this. So much
Yeah,
dirt.
so this is one of the bigger ones because like Texas Colony, like we saw in the Origin, again dubiously canon for that
Texas
depiction of it.
Colony still has
was
dirt
small.
deep enough to plant trees.
Texas Colony, however, was small. That was like about like a ranch plus size thing, I'd say.
I'm assuming it's Texas sized.
This is essentially this side 6 main colony we're on here is a floating continent.
The dirt.
Who cares about the dirt? There's a deer, mountains, forests, and
The
rivers.
deer cares about the dirt, Miles. The deer cares
Mountains,
desperately about the dirt.
forests.
Trees probably
If there's
care a lot
not enough
about
dirt to grow the things that the deer eats, no more deer.
We've got
Also, how is a deer faring in an extremely low gravity environment?
Well, no, there's gravity that they're walking in.
It's spin gravity, Miles. There's no way you're spinning that fast enough to generate 1 Earth G.
You are in the universe of Zidri.
Well, where we also
Jesus.
don't have enough dirt
Wow.
to make
We're
these
going that voice.
giant space tubes. No.
We got cities, we got mountains, we got forests. That's a big thing.
I also like the idea that people brought deer to space specifically because they still wanted to hunt stuff in space.
Dude, that is crazy.
Devious.
I mean, that's how we got a lot of species here in North America, man.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that we think is normal here is just because someone's like, well, I'd like to hunt this back home, and I think it'd be cool to hunt it over here. So I let out 60 of them.
Oh no.
Ain't no law against it yet.
And then you cut to here in Florida right now where it's like, oh yeah, there's just endangered ball pythons that are invasive with no natural predators. If you kill one, here's a cookie. We'll pay you to kill them.
I own the media. Look at my grizzly bears. Look it up sometime.
I wanted to talk about this too, and I'll just leave it for later. It is my personal headcanon watching First Gundam specifically, because it kind of goes away about the time you get to Zeta and then the later OVAs and stuff in the 90s, like with the 8th MS team. It totally seems like side mint colony singular. That there is a one side 1 colony, one side 2 colony, one side 3, 4, and then side 6 is a singular colony. As we know now, that is not the case. These are clusters of colonies. But the way they speak of side 6 as a singular object in this episode, and then it seems even in Japanese, supports that for me. I do not have any supporting material for that. That is a hunch or a guess I have. Also, side 6 called Rhea, if you can see that wiki link right there. Just a little note from the Gundam wiki. Rhea's government was a parliamentarian democracy. During the 1-year war, it was under the administration of Minister Rank. It was said that Rank came to power with the backing of the Principality of Zeon. Like other sides, Rhea was allowed a minimally sized defense force for peacekeeping, yada yada yada. Each side issued its own currency. Side 6's currency was Height, which was divided into cools. Rhea has its own television station, RBC. So yeah, this place is essentially a fully functional government that gained independence in about 0077, if I'm correct. But 2 years before this show.
Switzerland in a can.
Switzerland in a can, and actually, as we know now, Switzerland in many cans because there are several different colonies. So, yeah.
And they're all missing dirt.
They have dirt, Tom. There's a deer.
Fake deer.
It's
Robot deer.
Robo deer, all right.
Government spy deer.
Hashtag deers aren't real.
Hashtag dead dad isn't real.
We'll talk
Hashtag
about that.
dead dad is the drunk
We
robot.
get the best reveal on the planet.
So we go shopping.
We also go to Color Pencil Town for
Yeah.
a long time here.
We go
Like,
shopping with the kids.
Seriously, Color Pencil Town.
Yeah. It is very pretty.
Had to save the budget for the fight.
This is the budget.
We go shopping with the kids. Salt guy comes along. I forget his name, but he's like, now I can make us more salty foods. And like, is that just salt in that bag? And he's like, yes. And Amuro sees somebody. Who does Amuro see, guys?
We get to see Tim Ray.
Dumb.
Yes.
I
You were
fucking
right.
told you.
So props
Oh my
to
God.
Leo and Kenny for predicting it. Papuro,
No.
Tim Ray is alive. And let's talk about. So what happens? I'm gonna shut up. Describe what happens. Amuro sees his father, the purple-haired man himself, Tim Ray.
Well, the immediate thing that follows after is eye catcher.
Yes.
But yeah, then he nearly gets run over trying to cross the street. Dad's already gone. Left to get the milk again.
Leaving poor Frau and Salt Cook, Salt Chef, and the kids behind. By the way, completely.
Yep. And then rounds a corner, gets on a bus. Amuro chases after this bus for an unprecedented amount of time,
Full
but I can
speed.
only assume that it's way too fucking long.
Kids got
several stops.
Yeah. His
But
dad just completely oblivious.
Dad! Oh,
How's
hi,
Gundam doing?
Amuro. So how's Gundam faring in battle?
And
I
he-
suppose it's doing well.
He stops, and how does his dad greet him?
He doesn't.
Exactly
How's the
what I
Gundam?
just said.
Yeah, he doesn't say a.
It's,
Well, he does say a word.
How's the Gundam, man?
It's not
It's
holy
literally-
crap, you're alive. It's like,
oh, hi, Amuro.
How's Gundam doing?
But what about the
Like-
Gundam?
keep going.
Oh,
I got something to say after we're
he's-
done with this Tim Ray
He's
segment.
living in a junkyard because it's ideal for finding data. He made something from a Xeon suit, and he wants Amuro to plug it in.
It's
and
not just
Amuro
he made
looks at
something
it.
from a Xeon suit. He has a destroyed Zaku just laying on the ground here in the back of his house in the inner colony.
Yeah. But Amuro is just like, this
Yeah,
is a
that's
piece
not
of
what that
junk.
is.
My dad must have brain damage from the lack of oxygen. No, dude, your dad should be a popsicle. His eyes should have burst when pressure disappeared. Like, you know how you got little tubes of blood in your lungs? Yeah, those go pop, 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 pop. Your dad should be snap, crackle, popping with every breath he takes if he's even remotely alive.
In his
He
defense,
should also be deaf and blind.
we did not see he had the suit on when he got shot out the colony. We did not see
No,
it
he
crack.
didn't. He was in a business suit.
No, he was in a suit,
No, he was in the normal
Bull.
suit.
space suit.
He was in the normal
Bull.
suit, but he did get launched out with
Now
space
I gotta
debris
look it up.
at like 700 miles an hour. Yeah, he was in the suit.
I don't believe.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's episode 1.
believe. It's Crunchyroll. Where's your sign in? I'm not signed in. Oh no, I am.
Yeah,
signed in.
he gets blasted out into space alongside a whole bunch of debris at like 700 miles an hour out the side of a colony into open space, and is somehow here on Side 6.
Love that even you
here.
they somehow got to side 6.
Yeah, how do
Yeah,
you
I'm
think
wondering
that
about
worked
that.
out?
I don't fucking know gravity or lack thereof,
Got picked up, maybe.
laws of motion and whatnot.
Oh, I guess his dad is in a spacesuit when he's working on Gundam. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't need the specific frame.
But what happens here? Because this is very strange. This entire thing is very strange.
He follows him back to his junkyard. He tells him to plug in the mysterious box, and Ray is fucking freaking out.
Okay, let's go with brain damage from lack of O2, plus PTSD, plus
Other trauma.
yeah, plus just
Neglectful father.
being Amuro's dad. Like Amuro got it from somewhere. I don't know. This is a lot, dude.
Okay. Let me
It comes out of nowhere,
Talk
and then
it
we
out.
just kind of forget about it.
talk it out.
We run away with
Okay.
Sadobo, and then we're done. Yeah, talk it out, and then what?
Okay, just keep talking it out, and then I got some things to elaborate on. But let me know when we're
Reveals
fully
or
drained
whatever.
on the weirdness of this very big reveal that Papa Ro is alive.
I don't know, man.
What does his
It
living
is a-
conditions look like?
He's homeless, dude. He's living in a junkyard.
I think he's renting this place out. It's probably like 500.
With what money?
Do you
Height
think? Yeah. Do you
months?
think he's capable of renting?
He's barely capable of a coherent
Like,
He
thought.
was a scientist for the
but
military, so
that's what's strange is
Mhm.
like he's functioning. Like he's going to the store and buying milk and taking the bus and like supposedly doing something mechanical, but that is just fully incapable of like grasping the concept of my son is in front of me and he thought I was like
So
it doesn't make sense,
the
man.
thing he made, by the way, the fans have dubbed it the doohickey. Um,
the
almost
MacGuffin.
almost certainly a bunch of wires in a box. Um, some people even argue perhaps if Amuro had this thing, would it have actually made the Gundam better? Which is funny.
No.
Um,
Is that a...
It's a PlayStation 2, that's
Is that what I
incredible.
think it is?
No.
hey guys, so there in most things in Gundam, there actually are explanations for it. Amuro's dad is one of the things I just like to call the mysteries of Gundam. There will never be an explanation for what happened here. It is one
So
of the
obnoxious.
strangest things.
Oh
It
my
is a
God.
thing that's fans have been debating for, was it 40, 50 some odd years now since
Do
this
we
came
see
out?
him again?
Yes, kind of. But this is functionally the last time we will see Amuro's dad.
Dude,
Um,
why?
Oh, that's so
Why didn't
funny.
you just leave him dead, man?
So there are
Because
theories.
fuck you, that's why.
People have been debating
Genuinely.
about what the heck is up with the Earth Federation's brilliant scientists who made the Gundam gun cannon and gun tank.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Is like, why didn't the Federation just pick him up if they knew he was alive?
Or how he survived.
That too, I guess.
How did he get from side 7 to side 6 at all? Because
He
even if
didn't.
so, theory number 1 is he actually does just have brain damage and or mental health issues from what he sustained. That the PTSD of being shot outside of a colony at 700 miles an hour into open space alongside shrapnel either banged him up really badly or just messed him up in the noggin to the point that he's just not well, and he's somehow got picked up by some military ship or scrapping ship and got unfortunately dropped in this colony like a lot of people with mental health and illnesses are, and abandoned, and has not seen his son for months. Nor less the Earth Federation military is not taking care of him. I don't know what the VA program is like in for the Feddies, but clearly it sucks. Number 2, there's a theory that Amuro is actually hallucinating this entire sequence
No, go away.
as a result of kind of just having this sudden break from action and possibly being in proximity to another element present here on side 6 we'll get to soon. Not in this episode. But there's a lot of theories that this thing either is not real or is real, but Tim Ray's head is messed up. We'll never know. But if the man is
I don't
alive, he's not well.
I don't accept that.
You don't accept that it was a
No,
dream
I
all
don't
along?
accept any form of this is not real.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Tomino doesn't do that. If it's not real or if it's a flashback, he'll tint it and he'll let us know.
Gotcha. But yeah, people have been discussing this scene forever with the doohickey and Tim Rabe's weird response to seeing your son who's been fighting a war for months of, oh hey, what's up, dude? I have no clue. The fan base has no clue. Tomino will never tell us. He's like David Lynch with that. Figure it out yourself. But it is fascinating.
That's one word for it.
Yeah. But yeah, as
Public Palm is eating the fact that Tim is alive.
we get a cool Dutch angle at about 15:01 of Amuro realizing his dad just isn't well, and then he runs outside and smashes the doohickey on the ground. And
To
that's-
sad oboe music.
yeah, and that's the last we'll see of Tim Ray, kinda, and the doohickey till G-Quux. What? Anyways, take it away.
Bright's yelling at Amuro for making them late. And we meet Mr. Bergamino, fat rich guy, who owns a floating repair ship just outside of the neutral zone.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I hope nobody will attack that giant floating target just outside of the neutral zone. You know, that spot just outside of the area where fighting is illegal. I hope no one fights us right outside of the place where it's now legal to fight at the
Kind of a
giant floating target.
kind of a shitty spot to put your repair ship.
Terrible place.
Well, on the other
Terrible.
hand, if they have not been seeing friggin' combat in the longest amount of time, it is okay for them to think, yeah, if it takes us like 20 minutes to, taxi us to this place just outside of this
Well,
main side 6 colony, it should be fine.
Their justification is that they can repair either side's stuff as long as they're outside of the neutral zone.
Yeah.
It's like to repair either one would break neutrality, but if we're outside the zone, we can do whatever we want. And it also seems like he's been running this long enough that like both sides don't really want to get rid of that giant floating repair station that they both use. But as we're starting to learn, a desperate Xeon is a Xeon that don't give a fuck.
And a desperate Xeon is kind of an all-the-time Xeon.
Yeah.
So we enter the battle. Conscom is like, yo, send out the Rickdoms.
Yeah, 12 of them this time.
This battle sequence, starting at about, let's see, yeah, starting at
1812.
Yeah, 1812 or so, is really fascinating to me. In my opinion, and I actually kind of prefer the movie version of this fight, but it's fine. This is the finest Amuro is moving as a pilot during the 1 Year War. We'll see. He
kills 9 Rickdoms in 3 minutes.
He is moving
Under
like
3 minutes,
prime LeBron, bro. And doing his signature counting thing that you get to hear in Gundam video games, like in the PS2 games. Like, all right, 1, 2. It's really cool. But yeah.
Yeah, no, this was solid. Slugger got a kill.
Yeah. Are we committed to calling him Slugger from now on?
I am. Slager's too close to Slugger. His name's Slugger.
Alright.
He can keep Law. Like Slugger Law. Let's do it.
Swagger. That's the anagram. But yeah, the little move Amuro does at about like what is it, about 1827 when he flips upside down and just nails the right pectoral.
The dude who's diving at him.
Yeah, is so cool.
Yeah.
The laser weapon being one shot is incredible. The guy who he blasts behind him like a cowboy is so incredible too. Also, excellent piloting from Mirai. They take a few hits, but dang, is she still good at her job?
Yeah, and then Mirai calls the retreat of all people back to Side 6.
And then Char shows up.
Yeah. However, briefly, to laugh at someone, supposedly.
And then Side 6 patrol ship shows up to be like, hey, don't shoot that thing, guys.
Hey, you're getting dangerously close to our neutral zone. Also, I'm riding in a giant bubble. Please don't shoot me.
Space,
like, come on, do one micrometeorite and just say goodbye to your windshield ship.
Oh, it's extra protected. It's extra hard space glass.
No.
Yeah.
I refuse. I also kind of I want this guy to get decompression sickness, because just every third phrase is, well, father will.
Oh, you talking about Cameron?
That's why Cameron, because we end with Mirai and Cameron, and I think that's why Mirai hates him.
I don't think she hates him. I think she's like,
no,
I feel so bad.
but
he's a cool dude. I can't see myself with him. Is what's going on.
No, I think Mirai is just like, dude, you are so beige, and I can't do beige now that I know that color TV exists.
You think? Do you think
Cameron
she
was
would?
a spicy flower.
Do you think she, if the war didn't happen, you think she would have just settled down with him and they would have lived a
Yeah,
happy life inside
yeah,
six?
Yeah, probably.
yeah. She wouldn't have known any better.
Yeah, she wouldn't have met White Base.
No, she would have met a pool boy.
She would have met the milkman.
He
Um,
it sucks because
but
he is genuinely trying to do a good job here, but yeah, he's a little too privileged, and he says he'll change, but he's not clicking that she just arranged marriages aren't cool, dude.
yeah, but she's just like, you're not offering me enough to abandon White Base and everything that I'm doing there. And he's like, well, father will. And it's like, dude, you're not getting it. Like, you're not getting it. But also just kind of like not brutal, but like he will replay the moment in his head for the rest of his life of like, but I love you. That means a lot to me.
Yep.
And then she floats away
Oh
slowly
yeah.
I've been there
as
before.
he's just
Yep.
begging. Please, I can change. I'll cut my hair. I'll even go vegan. Meow! Like,
You guys
fuck.
ready for the next episode when Cameron shows up and he's like full alt, he's punk rock, he's dyed his hair.
No, because
He's got
I'm
nose ring.
on to you. I'm on to you, Miles. I paused the next time on immediately, but the first frame is that psychic chick that Char met at a dock somewhere.
Lala. Or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I have no
Oh,
clue what
psychic
you're talking
chick.
about. I totally do. Well,
And yeah, at
So-
the end.
final thoughts on these two episodes? That's a whole.
Bruh.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. For me.
It was sure, yeah. It was something.
The reveal
I'm
of
glad I was
fucking
right.
Temray, and then this whole
Nice.
finasco.
I'm honestly just leave him dead. It was so much more compelling with him having a dead father instead of a junkyard vegetable.
So here's an
Like-
alternate take for you, Tom. Okay, episode where we at 42, 32. We got 10 left. Okay, about episode 34, Amro's flying through space. They beat the big bad guy of that episode, and he's like, "What's that?" And you just see an arm of somebody floating through space, and he's like, "What is that?" And Sailor's
No,
like,
not even the
"Amro."
arm.
And then he
If
gets
he's in
close,
the-
and there's a patch that says Tim Ray on it, and then he gets the colors, and it's like, "Dad."
No, dude, they're
Dead
flying
again?
patrol through the debris field, and they pick up a beep 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 from a Federation IFF or something, and they're like, "Hey, someone is in distress over there." And it turns out that beacon's been beeping since the war started. Huh, that's weird. Whoever's inside is definitely dead. I wonder who it could be, says Amuro as they pull up on the lifeless corpse. And then they take it in, and they don't know who it is until they get back to White Base. And then it's kind of covered in frost and stuff. And Amuro walks up and he wipes along the visor and he's like, huh, yeah, they're definitely dead. That's a full-on skull in there. Kind of looks like my dad. Ah!
When we get to Victory Gundam someday, Tom, I'm going to replay this
Tom just
audio
predicted
clip
a
for
whole
you.
fucking plot
Dude,
line.
I hate so much that, like, you have all of this knowledge and are just sitting there, just laughing like
What's
Jigsaw.
funny is you guys are almost
Do you want
never.
to play a game?
All
No,
according
Miles,
to
I don't want to
Keikaku.
play a game.
Okay, obviously, since we've encountered Lala, is going to be in the next episode. Down to Leo mentioning the Psyker stuff, you guys are almost never wrong. You're just wrong in the wrong places.
No, I know, man.
You're
Duh,
wrong.
At some
10%.
point, you're gonna show me my not Kika wearing an eye patch and governing the not repaired white base. Like at some point, it's gonna happen. I know, but it's just it's never what I predicted, and it's always that in the most annoying way possible.
What do you mean a white eye patch?
Oh, it's white?
Oh no, you said you're not Kika wearing an eye patch. What did you say again?
Well, I
To
made a
not repair
prediction a
and
while
damage.
ago of like Kika and all of the kids would, be
Grow up
taking
and be
white base
forgetful.
and running it, still like repairing it constantly, but now it's like covered in moss, like the X-wing on Dagobah. And I don't know, there's like a buried Gundam in the desert sand or something, and like half of its eyebrow spike is missing. 'Cause it's all like cattle horn in the desert vibes, and like the war is over. Nah, the war's never over. Not for us kids. Not when they took our parents. We're gonna make them feel what they did to us. Do you see our blasted homeland?
That's crazy. You should watch a little something called Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, Tom.
You
Yeah.
really should. It's pretty good.
No, that's
Also,
way back when we first met. You tried to make me watch Iron Blooded Orphans, and I couldn't do it, man.
oh, it's all good.
It's all about the last like 2 episodes.
I am a firm believer that there are some anime that are kind of you need to watch with friends to have a good experience. So I'm happy we have this. But hey, we can wrap up early since we only covered 2 episodes. Predictions. I have to do some audio editing after this because we had some sound issues. Apologies, audience.
I'm still waiting for Char to defect, man.
You think he's gonna defect? Okay.
I don't know. He's
Like
got
you
to
said,
sit in the lunchroom and
honestly
talk
don't
with
know.
somebody about how cool he is.
Lala's gonna show up, so that means Psyker bullshit. Hey, maybe if her and Slegger like get in the same room together, they'll cancel each other out. 'Cause-
Sleep. You think she's like, who is this? There's a blank. There's an absence
Yeah.
in the force.
That
And
would
then-
be actually terrifying if Slugger was a blank.
Was a blank.
Slagger's
That
immune
would
to
be
all new
terrifying.
type nonsense.
Yep.
I
No,
don't know.
blanks aren't just immune.
No, they are literally born with what's known as the pariah gene. They are born
Yeah,
with a gene
but
makes
that
them
fits for
indicative-
Slugger. Slugger's a blank, man. Everyone hates him and they can't stand
Yes.
to be around him.
Yes.
Okay,
He's a blank.
but
Oh my
They're
everyone
God.
also,
hates.
hold on. Blanks
No
are also,
way.
Blanks are also known to be super hyper aware of their own like repulsion when it comes to other people.
Okay,
Oh, it's just
but
40K.
blanks are
Yep.
like that because people have a like subconscious, unknowable. Why do I hate this blank? I just hate it. As far as I know, they're not jerks. Slater
Yeah.
is a jerk. People hate him because he's a
Maybe
jerk.
No,
that's
they're
a
jerks
mask
too.
he puts on so that everyone feels okay hating him.
No, blanks are 100% like aware that they're at like people don't like them and they play into it. Like
Oh, okay,
blanks
okay.
are not known to be good people. Like,
Okay.
I don't know
well,
that
like,
anyone
knowingly
in
and
40K is
unknowingly.
known to be good people.
Some could say the salamanders, some could say the Tau, the people who say
Don't
the
the
Tau,
salamanders burn people?
Only
Isn't
Eldar.
that their thing?
They're
Well, yeah.
they're good to most people besides most space marine
Except filthy
branches.
Xeno scum.
Except
Except
filthy
that-
Xeno scum.
Except for that one fucking Eldar child.
What about you, Kenny? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? What could happen next on these next 3 episodes?
I have no fucking clue. Lala from the like one frame, probably more of Luna 2 maybe from the Leheim fleet, right? I don't know.
You guys,
pretty
any got
blank right now.
any predictions with Lala? Like we got to see, we barely got to know her in the origin.
I really remember.
More stuff with Char since they were close in origin, but that's dubiously canon. So
What do you think Lala is to Char?
Another tool, another
a
pawn.
new type,
in his game.
because who knows?
What about our main crew? What about do you think Bright is gonna whisk Mirai off her feet and Cameron's gonna be like, "You're a good guy, Bright," and then they're gonna dance and it's gonna be like the end of a Tyler Perry movie. They're all gonna do the Soul Train line and then
Nah.
No,
Yours
Cameron
me-
had his appearance once, and he's done.
Yeah,
okay.
Cameron's done.
Okay.
Unless he comes back for like a Hamon style revenge suicide mission
Okay.
to take
Okay.
out White
I guess
Base. That
more-
would be hilarious. Char lands and radicalizes him. That would be so funny.
Char Nick Fuentes like alt right wing friggin' radicalizes
Oh.
Cameron. It's like, these bitches, they only like certified chads like Bright. You and me are
Revenge of the sweater vested accountant.
we're sub 5 males.
Christ.
We're sub males.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
They are. If
That's
Mirai
like-
is 18, Cameron's probably 18, maybe 20. I'm assuming they grew up and knew each other as kids. That's the vibe I've always
They
had.
said that, I think.
Yeah. And
It's
they're-
like their families knew each other from way back. So, yeah, presumably they went to the same debutante balls.
Gotcha. How long do you think they, like, have been betrothed? Do you think this was, like, the last year or two? Or do you think this was like, hey, since you're 8, you're going to marry this dude, Mirai. You don't get a say in the matter.
I think it was probably. Could probably go with the former on this if I had to take a guess. Like it was when like the time came more relevant.
Gotcha.
Probably before her
I-
father's death, so probably for a bit, maybe in my opinion.
I would say shortly before the war started, and she convinced her dad of like, let's go on a father-daughter trip to side wherever
7.
she ends up.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the wedding, and then it just happens that the war kicks off, and she's like, "Oh, thank God, I don't have to marry that boring guy."
Yes. And she was going to be like, Dad, I kind of don't want to marry him. She knew it probably
Yeah.
wasn't going to work, but she just wanted
That's
to have
my
one nice-
vibe.
Yeah. All right.
I guess that.
What about Amuro? I was about to say he didn't do too much this episode. He got friggin' left aside by his dad here. Where does he go from now?
Well, he's probably gonna have to deal with that whole thing because he kind of didn't talk to anybody about it.
Or he
maybe-
won't.
I don't know. Him
Maybe
just
we'll
standing up
never
and
talk
eating
about it
his
again.
dinner while staring off into space.
That's true. Yeah,
He goes wide-eyed.
yeah. We haven't done Trauma Amuro for a bit.
Trauma.
Traumaro.
Traumuro.
Oh yes, Traumaro. Well, we also haven't traumatized anyone other than Kai recently, so we could do with some side character trauma. Well, no, we've traumatized Sayla. Never mind.
Hayato. We need to
Okay.
traumatize Hayato.
Okay.
Hayato does need some trauma, but I think it might be time to traumatize Amuro again, and then we'll traumatize Hayato, and then Amuro again.
I'll talk about this right now, and I should save this for the end because we're gonna do a little.
Then save it for the end.
No,
save
no,
it for
no,
the
no,
end.
no. We're gonna do a mini episode that's gonna cover like the events of the movies. You asked, do we ever see Tim Ray again? I said yes. My memory was a little fuzzled. We technically see him during a battle later, like in the background. The last we see of Tim Ray, and this is from the movie recompilation, which added new scenes. Quote. In the third compilation film, he celebrates, then stumbles headfirst down the stairwell that led to his apartment. It is unknown whether he died from the fall or was simply knocked out. And that is the last we ever see of Tim Ray in Gundam.
Oh, so he kills
Miles.
himself.
I'm so mad right now.
He drunkenly walks off a set of stairs, drinking a friggin' 40, and then
And he's
cracks
doing
Oh, wait, no,
the
that's
dead.
child's
So
suicide.
mad right now.
Great.
This is why when you and I try to write together, we end up like yelling at each other in all caps over Discord.
Oh, don't think I have not said whether I like or don't like any of these things. I'm just presenting them to you.
I'm just presenting. I just handed him the gun, Your Honor. I didn't say shoot. I just gave it to him.
I am not saying I think this was a good or bad writing choice. Please do not be confused. I'm simply telling you what Mr. Tobito wrote. When we get to Zeta Gundam, I'm just going to let you know there's going to be moments like this every 2 episodes. So just be ready.
Dude, I might need to buy a new keyboard. I'm about to put my head through this one.
All right. Well, I think we're good there. Next time on, we are going to resume with the English release of Mobile Suit Gundam, episodes 33, A Fateful Encounter, episode 34, The Glory of Solomon, and episode 35, The Big Zam's Last Stand. Thank you all so much for being here.
Oh boy.
The Federation's finest, out.